Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Misguidedhermit, guys. Welcome back to another Minecraft video, guys. We're back here on Enchanted, guys. If you want to join in the server, it's play.enchantedmc.net. So, once again, guys, don't forget the server is Bedrock compatible. So, if you guys want to join in from Bedrock, be sure to join in because the IP is living down below in the description. So, yeah, I have some Bedrock friends and some other people watching me on my streams, and they do tell me the server is pretty fun. And if you're a Bedrock player and you've checked out the server, please let me know down below in the description if you're enjoying the server. So yeah, without further ado, I would like to announce the giveaway winners for the previous video. I was giving away a whopping 2,500 credits on the previous video. If you haven't entered and you just saw this now, I'm so sorry, but don't worry, I'm gonna be doing giveaways every video. But yeah, the winners are on the screen right now, and if you've won, please be sure to DM me on Discord or message me in game within 3 days. You have 3 days to claim your reward. If you do not claim your reward, the reward will be re-rolled in another one of my videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and once again, Discord, click this Discord thing over here in the thing, and if you want to join in the Discord, you can click the link over here. If you're from Java or if you're from Bedrock or mobile, don't worry, you can still join that Discord. You just type the Enchanted MC part on the join server list in Discord, or you can just simply do the easier method and join it from my description. It will be completely so much easier. So, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. On today's video, I'm going to be showing the new players that are just checking the server out on how to get started off. So, if you guys do enjoy the video, and if you think this my video was helpful, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. But if I've missed something that's crucial for beginners, please comment it down below, and I'm gonna pin that comment if I've missed something, so it will help out the new players. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's dive right into it. Peace out, and I hope you guys enjoy. So guys, I'll be showing you guys how to get started off. So for the first part, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to create your island and look at the island levels and how to TP to other islands. Those are the three main things I'm going to be showing you in this clip. So to get started off, when you first start in, you want to create yourself an island by doing /is space create and the name you want to put it as. If you'll do, you'll see your island created, and you'll have two options, probably the beginner island and the floating void island. And I'm just gonna say the empty island is gonna be for experienced Skyblock players, and if you've played Skyblock before on other servers, you can choose that and start making yourself your own island. So yeah. But the other thing is, you want to go to /is, you can click on teleport, or you can go /is go and TP to your island. But the other thing is, you can set some permissions. If you have some island members, if you want to click permissions and give them permissions and stuff, it's going to help you out. And some other stuff is /pv, pw, sorry, not pv. I'm sorry about that. But why this is really important is this is going to be taking you to a public spawner grinder, and you can grind some experience, which I'm going to be talking about more in the next clip. So the thing is, there's another command you really need to know when you're playing Skyblock on here on Enchanted MC. It is /is core. Why you want to know this? Because this is your progression on here. It's the very most important thing, and you can see once you unlock the very first level, you can see you have a money boost, exp boost, your border size for your island, stack size for your spawner stuff, and your robot limit. Robot limit is basically the amount of robots you can place that will be killing your mobs and stuff like that. And you have your robot speed, which is the speed at which the robot works at, and you have the snowy dungeon and tropical forest, which is what I'm going to be talking about in the other clips when I'm talking about shards, money, and stuff. So yeah, but you guys must be wondering, Misguided, how do I progress in my island level? Well, that's a good question. I'm going to be showing you guys 3 ways in which you can progress your island level. So, starting off with the first one, you can get island level or progress to your island core through forest. If you do /forest, and you can click on the tropical forest, but before you do, keep in mind when you start a forest, you'll have 30 minutes to do so. So if you click on the very first item you have, you'll click on this forest X, and when you go over to the forest, you'll have 30 minutes to farm woods, and that will progress to your island core. And the second way is through dungeons. If you do slash dungeons and you go to your very first snowy dungeon, if you click on this and you click teleport, it will take you to the snowy dungeon. I'm not showing you guys right now because on the next clips, I'll be going there and I'll be showing you stuff. And yeah, so one of the final ways to earn island AXP towards your core, island core, is going to be mob grinding. And what this simply means, if you go ISGO and if you have spawners placed down, if you slash fly and go to your spawners, if you've made a grinder, and let me go over to my grind over here. And if you go here, sit down, and once again, auto clickers are allowed. And if you click kill, oh wait, wrong sword. Hold on, let's go over to the island sword. My bad. Let the mobs come down. So if you go to the island down here, if you auto click on them, and it will allow you to simply gain a lot of island core level experience stuff. But don't forget, please do not AFK with an auto clicker. You will get banned. First, you'll get an AFK check, and they'll check if you're AFK or not. If you're not AFK, then you're good. But you can simply tab out and keep an eye out for that. But that is the main three ways you can earn your island level or progress it. So, thank you guys so much for watching this clip, and I'll get into the part where I talk about how to get started off on shards, which is the next clip. So, let's get into it. Thank you guys so much. Let's dive right into how to get started off on shards. Okay, guys, since we're back at spawn, we're going to be starting off with shards. Shards being one of the most important currencies as usual on here as well. It's really important for your upgrades, for your dungeon set to progress further into the dungeon, as well as one of the most important things on here, which is going to be the forest. So, before we get on to the complex part, we're going to start off how to start off on your very first earnings for shards. So if you go over to the command slash set, if you go over to the sets menu, you have your booster set, you have your dungeon set, and your PvP sets. The main thing is your dungeon sets for shards, right? So if you go over to your dungeon sets, you're going to be started off with the warden set. It's going to be your very first set. If you click on equip, and you're gonna start off with the warden set, right? I'm gonna equip that just to show off on today's video. So the main command to head to a dungeon is slash dungeon, right? You're gonna be clicking the snowy dungeon, teleporting to that, and you need to use the warden sword to fight over here. Don't forget, the island sword will not do any damage to the enemies. So as you can see, I don't one-shot them as I was well, actually, this is my very first time showing you guys, but I'm not one-shotting them, but as you can see, I got myself a rush key, and you're gonna be farming them for a bit until you can get yourself some shards, and you can keep on killing them. And hold on a second, let's keep on farming them a bit until I get some shards, and I can show you guys that it's actually legit and it's not a false statement. But I got another amount of keys, and once again, the further you upgrade your sword, the better it gets and the more shards you can get. But let's see. All right, let's keep on farming them a tiny bit with the same set you guys will have, and it's gonna take a bit. I tell you that it's gonna take a decent bit. And as you can see, I got myself 100 shards, so I'm gonna slash ISGO. Keep in mind, there's a slash shop where if you're feeling unsafe with the amount of HP you get there, you can click the PvP shop and get yourself some potion of healing, some golden apples, which is simply going to help you in the dungeons. So you want to grab yourself maybe like half inventory of some pots until you start earning some god apples, because just keep in mind, when you kill them, you have a chance of dropping these god apples, which can eat every 1 minute. It's going to help you stay alive in dungeons. And once you get some shards, you want to go to slash set, go over to the sword. And when you go over to the sword, you want to upgrade your strength, which is going to cost you 500 shards. But keep in mind, it will definitely, most definitely increase your damage by quite a bit. But I probably mentioned this important command in the introduction for the previous clip, slash pets. Why this is important is you want to get yourself a damage pet. If you have one pet slot, you definitely want to use a damage pet when you're in dungeons, because it will be multiplying the damage you do to dungeon mobs. So that is going to be really overpowered. But once you start earning a decent amount of shards, once you've maxed out your strength, You want to walk your way into sharpness, but don't forget to upgrade your treasure because this will give you a chance to get 2x drops from the dungeon. And simply what it means is if you get some shards, it has a chance of giving you double shards, which, for example, we got 100 shards. Well, if it activates, you have a chance of getting 200 shards at once. So I'm gonna quickly wear my best set, which is the third one. I can equip the very far last set, but currently I don't have enough shards because I sold all of my shards yesterday. We go back to dungeons and quickly just show you how about the sets can get. And as you can see, I'm one-shotting all of the mobs. I just got myself a guaranteed drop, enchanted key once again, and enchanted key once again. As you can see, I got shards again. It was a double crop there, and a normal key, and shards. See, enchanted golden apple. So as you can see, I'm taking damage, right? And when I eat this god apple, and I'm basically invincible. And if you try eating it again, you'll see it has a cooldown for 55 seconds, and I ate that very pretty much 5 seconds ago, and it gives a 5 seconds to like 1 minute cooldown. So let me go to slash spawn and talk about the more advanced thing for shards. One of the main things shards is going to be useful for is your forest upgrades. If you go slash forest and you click on forest upgrades, this thing over here is literally so expensive. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the second one, and you can see it increases by 100 250 each time, and guys, that's gonna scale exponentially by a lot. So trust me guys, if you're gonna be doing a lot of forest and if you're gonna get yourself a lot of trees and stuff from your forest, you simply need to work on that forest upgrade. And a lot of top players are definitely going through that upgrades. So yeah, I hope that explains one of the most important resources and how to get them and how to basically get started off. But if you start getting some armor skins, there's other ways you can earn some shards. If you go over to your armor skins and if you look at the winter skin, so this will allow you to earn some shards while equipped. This means you'll be killing mobs at your island, at your mob grinder. While grinding some mobs, you'll have some chance for finding shards. But it's not the most efficient. So if you want to earn a lot of shards, I would definitely suggest using the fairy skin with your set, which is gonna give you a chance to get double loot and even triple with a dungeon pet. If you do not know what a dungeon pet is, if I go over to slash pets, you go over to your dungeon pet and it has a chance to get 2x drop. This is not gonna, it's gonna scale on top of that, making you get basically 3x drops. So I hope that explains the general idea for shards. And yeah, we'll dive right into the experience, then we'll move on to money for the last part. No, wait, sorry. Experience is going to be the last part. Let's dive into how to get some money. So yeah, see you guys on the next clip. All right, guys, welcome back to another clip, and we're going to be talking about how to get some money when you first start off. Well, obviously, when you start off, you won't have any spawners, right? So technically, there's some couple of ways you can earn some money. So, well, one of the ways would be if you do some dungeons, you can earn some shards, and maybe you can sell some shards for money. I'm not too sure, but my suggestion is when you come on, you want to click on your axe and you want to go over to the forest. What is this? What? Yo, someone just gave me a spawner shop. That was weird. But if you go over to this forest and you go over to the first forest and click on that. And so as you can see, this is a really nice area. If I go to a free look and look around, it's really nice. But you can use your axe. I have some enchants, so you might not really earn as much as I earn right now. So as I can see, I'm chopping down some trees. I'm gonna do some trees. As you can see, I just got a glowfern tree, which is one of the worst trees you can get from this area because it is a 1 star. But you can see you can make 40 to 80k money once this tree has fully grown, and once you harvest that, you'll make a good amount of money. But the main thing is to get some spawners, right? So, but don't forget, if you want to earn the most amount of money you can get, you want to keep on progressing to your island level. And if you progress to your island level 8, wait, no, was it 8? To level 12, then you can unlock the cherry forest, which is going to earn you so much more money. But sometimes there are some people online, like top players, they sell the higher trees for cheap. So if you want to have a chance of getting those, you will need shards because they're trying to sell it for shards because top players do need shards. So if you want to buy yourself some nice trees from higher areas, which is going to help you a lot as a beginner, so you want to grind dungeons, as I've stated in the previous clip. But let me just see if Lumberjack procs, and I can show you guys how much money I make with Lumberjack. All right, so I've made, since I've auto sell on, let me just sell that. I've made $5 million, and if I go over to Slash Shop and go over to the spawner shop, and you can see the sheep spawner, which is the very first spawner, is going to be 5 million. But technically, in my opinion, money is going to be really hard at start. But don't forget, you're going to be making money as you do a lot of forest when you increase your IS score. Because money is definitely one of the hardest things to earn. Experience is also on that path line, but in my opinion, when you start off, money is going to be a little challenging. But there are some ways you can earn money. You can sell some experience or shards for money, which will set you up for a lot of money. And as you can see, you can also sell some books of experience if you get them from dungeons, and you can sell them to people there which are like buying for 5 billion per. But yeah, so once again, if I go to my island ISCO, if I go fly and turn first person, and if I go to this tree over here, if you can see, if I try to sell this tree, I can have a chance of making somewhere from 500 million to 1 billion money, which is a pretty overpowered in my opinion. But that is a general idea of how to get some money started off as a beginner. But it's really tough. But spawners, main thing, once again, main thing, spawners won't be making you too much money because you want the main spawners, which are the enchanted spawners. And where you get your first enchanted spawner, as I've mentioned in the first clip, is slash ISCO. It goes from island 15, which is your first enchanted magma spawner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a magma spawner right now, and I'll show you how to get the enchanted version of it. Let me buy one. Boom. And I'm going to place this spawner down over here, and I'm going to show you guys how to enchant it. So as you can see, we have a magma spawn over here. If you right click it, you have nether star. This is the way you can upgrade this spawn. If you click on this, it requires 6.5 6.25 trillion money to upgrade this spawner. But if you do enchanted, it's going to make you a lot of money. But once again, trees is going to be your option. But in order to get a lot of trees and better ones, you'll need to walk on your island core, as I've stated in the very first clip. So I hope that shows a general idea on how to make some money on here on Enchanted MC. But now to the final part, which is going to be the experience. So let's dive right into it. I'll bring you guys back once I've set up. No, actually not set up, but I'll bring you guys back. Alright, see you in the next clip. Alright guys, that might have been a little rushed when the ending of the last clip, but I'm trying to finish this video before dragging too much. But once again, I'm trying to cover as much as content I can before the video ends and it not being too long. But once again, if you made it this far into the video, please do let me know if I've missed something crucial for beginners. And yeah, so another thing is that you guys want to really, what do you call that? Really earn experience, because why it is really important is what? Okay, what is going on? Huh? Yo, what the Nightwing real? You're confusing. Sorry about that. But for the main part, experience. So in the Skyblock logic, one mob you kill from the spawners is one experience, right? So it's gonna take a long time. So if you go over to slash island go, I'm gonna show the reference from my island. So you click on this your tool, and if you're from Bedrock and you're wondering how do I click my tool, because whenever I try to like mine wood, it opens the menu. So if you want to do slash Bedrock, it will activate the thing for Bedrocks, and it will allow you to simply not open the menu if you're from mobile. But in order to open the menu, you'll probably have to slash enchant, and it will bring up the menu for that. So yeah, that's the simple part. Oh, no, I fell. I just go. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So when you go over to the spawners over here, as you can see, we have our fellow team member doing the spawners. So when I farm mobs over here, right? I'm going to be clicking a bit. As you can see, I'm earning the experience on the right. As you can see, it was 19.1k. And when I killed the mob, as you can see, it went from 19.1k to 19.24k, which is pretty much a very low amount. But You guys must be wondering how to increase that. Once again, the most important way is your pets. We have ourselves the experience pet over here, which will multiply our experience gain. So if I take out one of my pets to equip this will increase the experience gain, but I don't need to. But I need to show you guys that this is the one of the ways you can increase your experience gain. And once again, don't forget the other way is totems. I might have not discussed the totems part in the other clips, but if you're doing dungeons, you want to equip yourself a dungeon totem. You'll start off with a one totem, but since you start off with one totem slot, you want to really choose which slot you want. So you can keep on switching them until you whatever you're doing. So if I go to totems, I have all of the slots unlocked, and I have myself a 0.92x EXP totem, and this is also one way to make sure you increase your EXP gain, but that is not all. That is not the only way. So if you go over to slash set, if you've seen this earlier, we have booster sets. If you go over to the booster set, when you start off, you won't have any like this set. You won't be able to get these two sets when you start off, but you can get them from loot boxes, which is pretty much pay to win, or you can get them from buying off people once you made some credits. But once again, why I did shards before was because you'll need to get shards to buy this set, which is your experience set. So what this experience set does is going to be giving you a 1x boost to your experience, but not only that. And if I go back to the menu, if you look at this enchant is going to make it so you get a additional EXP booster per level. So that is going to be really overpowered if you want to get yourself some more experience. And why experience is really important is if you go to a EXP shop, and you'll need to buy enchants in order to make yourself more overpowered on here. So once again, I'm not too sure on Credit Finder if it's good or not, but I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to use Credit Finder, that's totally fine. Credit Finder on here is not that good. But once again, if you're using your sword for grinding mobs, please, when I say please, I really mean it, but please do not use lightning, because lightning does really rob you your ISCO experience, so you won't be making much ISCO experience. So please do not use lightning. Use all the other enchants apart from lightning. But at the moment, lightning does not have any much use. But for the X's, you really want speed, you want fortune, you want second hand, and you want trade. Lumberjack also might not be really good because it also kills your island core, because you basically one raw block for your log is going to count towards your island experience, but through enchants, well, through enchants is not going to count because Lumberjack breaks the whole tree, and once it breaks the whole tree, you won't be able to mine the other logs, which means you'll be losing out on more IS core experience. So yeah, I hope that sums up the video, guys, and I hope you guys got a grasp on how to get some shards, experience, and money when you start off. So if you have any more questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. And if you guys truly enjoyed the video today, I really appreciate it if you guys could leave a like and comment down some questions you have for the server. Once again, subscribing is optional, but if you do, that helps me out to grow. And yeah, peace out, and I hope you guys enjoy and I hope you guys have a great day or great night. Peace out, take care, see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.
Are you satisfied?